Chuck Hughes. October 24th, 1971, at Tiger Stadium, 28-year-old Chuck Hughes collapsed during an NFL game and never recovered. Hughes was a 6-foot, 180-pound wide receiver for the Detroit Lions, playing against the Chicago Bears late in the fourth quarter with less than a minute remaining. Without warning, he fell near midfield. Trainers and medical staff rushed to help as the stadium crowd fell silent. He was transported to a nearby hospital, where doctors worked for hours but could not save him. An autopsy later revealed he suffered from severe, undiagnosed heart disease. A dangerously blocked coronary artery and a blood clot triggered a fatal heart attack during the game. Phillip Hughes. On the 25th of November 2014, Australian cricketer Phillip Joel Hughes was playing a Sheffield Shield match for South Australia against New South Wales at the Sydney Cricket Ground in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. At the age of 25, the left-handed opening batsman was 170 centimeters tall with a powerful build and a bright future in international cricket. Hughes was batting brilliantly on 63 runs when he attempted a hook shot. The cricket ball, delivered by bowler Sean Abbott, struck him on the neck just below his left ear, a vulnerable area not protected by his helmet. He collapsed on the field and received immediate medical attention before being rushed to St. Vincent's Hospital. Despite surgery and life-saving efforts, Hughes never regained consciousness. In the early hours of November 27, 2014, he tragically died from his injuries, suffering a rare and fatal artery dissection that caused bleeding in his brain. Marc-Vivien. June 26, 2003, a 28-year-old Cameroonian midfielder, Marc-Vivien, tragically collapsed and died during a FIFA Confederations Cup semi-final against Colombia in Stade de Gerland, Lyon, France. Stood 1.88 meters tall and was a powerful presence in midfield. He had enjoyed a successful professional career with clubs including RC Lens, Manchester City on loan, West Ham United, and Olympique Lyonnais. He was also a beloved figure in his national team, the indomitable Lions of the Cameroon national football team. In the 72nd minute, with no one near him, suddenly fell to the pitch at the center circle. Medics immediately worked on him with mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and oxygen and spent about 45 minutes trying to restart his heart, even after he was taken to the stadium's medical center. Despite every effort, he died shortly afterwards. A second autopsy later confirmed the cause was hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, a hereditary heart condition that can trigger sudden death during intense physical activity. Fran Crippen. On October 23, 2010, American long-distance swimmer Fran Crippen tragically died during an open water race in Fujairah, United Arab Emirates. Crippen, born April 17, 1984, in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania, U.S., stood 1.88 meters and was a top elite open water swimmer competing in the FINA 10-kilometer Marathon Swimming World Cup. Crippen had already won multiple national and international medals and was aiming for the 2012 Olympics when he entered the 10-kilometer open water race in very warm water conditions. During the race, after about 8 kilometers, he told his coach he was not feeling well but kept swimming. Fellow athletes later noticed he hadn't finished the race. 2 hours after the leaders crossed the finish line, his body was found underwater near the final buoy about 500 yards from shore by deep-sea divers. He was rushed to the hospital and pronounced dead at age 26. The details about his death have never been confirmed. Experts believe the warm water could have caused extra fatigue and led to him either drowning or suffering from an abnormal heartbeat. Duk Koo Kim. On November 13, 1982, South Korean boxer Kim Duk Koo stepped into the ring at Caesars Palace in Paradise, Nevada, U.S., to fight for the World Boxing Association WBA lightweight title against American champion Ray Mancini. Kim, born on July 29, 1955, in Banam-ri, Gocheon County, Gangwon, South Korea, stood about 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighed around 134 pounds, and had a professional record of 17 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw with 8 knockouts going into that match. The fight lasted into the 14th round of a scheduled 15-round bout. Both fighters exchanged heavy blows, but late in the fight, Kim was knocked down and later collapsed. He was rushed to a hospital where surgeons found a subdural hematoma, bleeding on the brain. After days in a coma and emergency surgery, Kim died on November 18, 1982, 5 days after the fight.